Anyways, there's y'all's music. I'm gonna go ahead and get speed running, or not speed running, shiny hunting set up. We got a title fixed. Alright, categories up. I actually forgot to shiny hunt Pokemon. I have to actually turn on my Switch. Did my I could also, did my stream restart at some point? I don't think it did. No, wait, hold up. 50 minutes? What the fuck? My stream, I guess, just completely restarted without my knowledge. I apologize about that then. Whoops. I had no clue that my stream restarted because I had, OBS and stuff minimized to get better performance. Oh, that probably means that restarted during the speed run, and I'm not gonna be able to submit it. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Because I will say, the Celeste, speedrun mod does have, its own leaderboard. That I was wanting to submit that to. Actually, I mean, out of curiosity. What is that leaderboard? What does that leaderboard look like? Portal 2... Speedrun mod. So what was that, 1 hour 5 minutes, I think our time was? Does that put us, that does not put us in last place. If we were to submit, that would put us about 244th. Alright, well, damn unfortunate, but it is what it is, I guess. Unfortunate that the stream stopped and I literally didn't even know it stopped. Alright, I think I've got everything ready now. Theoretically, we're gonna keep the music going because I have music on Pokemon Swords muted. Alright. Doing more Mesprit resets. I almost fucked up and accidentally said don't remember where Mesprit is. That would have been bad. The bug type, please. I should open up my matching Pokeballs list now that I think about it. I also re-screen share now because I don't need to worry about a thing. There's a dark type on the left. That's like our best bet. We don't use fire type right now. Projector. All right. VC is still open for anybody with VC. I mentioned this before. It was during the last stream though. If you don't have VC perms and you would like to join me on stream, we do currently have a Splatfest event going on, where by placing first in the event, you can earn stream VC perms. So if you want to join me on stream, make sure that you join the Discord and participate in the event. Down the capture card slightly. I'm gonna turn up Spotify just a bit. Let me know if any balancing needs to change. Hopefully it should all sound perfectly fine. Portal. What Pokeball do we want to use on this thing? It was a Gen 2 Pokemon, right? Pretty sure it's Gen 2. Also, I just realized, why the fuck did I go up against a fire type with my bug type? Might have been a misplay on my part, yeah, I'll be honest. Turtle's either Gen 2 or Gen 3, I genuinely can't remember. Is Torkoal Gen 3? I think it actually is Gen 3 now that I think about it. Yeah, there it is. Alright. Now we'll use a luxury ball on it. I feel like that fits the best outside of like the apricot balls. Genuinely super upset that my stream stopped partway through and I didn't even realize it. Like, that's so unfortunate. In the meantime, Wobbuter. I actually already have a shiny Lanoon, so I kind of hope I don't get this. Actually, as y'all can see, my most recent hit. I've done a lot of shiny hunting recently. I tried to do some shiny hunting on my... Oh, that's strange. I tried to do some shiny hunting on my trip with my sister to Nintendo World, but it was just one of those things where, like... No, let me restart that. Oh, man, that's crazy. I tried to do some shiny hunting on the drive to California with my sister, because she's at Super Nintendo World. That was her graduation present to me. But, unfortunately... Or not speech impediment go crazy. we were listening to a D&D podcast, or not necessarily a podcast, we were listening to the audio-only version of Misfits and Magic on Dimension 20. Super good, highly recommend, especially if it's your first D&D podcast. It's super, like, beginner-friendly, in my opinion. And just really fun. It's a really fun watch. But yeah, we were listening to that for the entire drive, and after like the first 30 minutes of the first episode, I was already hooked and like very much paying attention and did not want a shiny hunt. The most I did was for something to for something to do with my hands, I was doing like just random CPU races on Mario Kart. I want to start a new Dimension 20 season, though, but I'm not entirely sure which one to start, because my sister did give me access to her Dropout subscription, which, thank God, I am so excited to watch more Dimension 20, because I've been wanting to watch more D&D. Alongside Dimension 20, I also want to start listening to Tales of the Stinky Dragon. So that's one that I've seen a lot of clips from as, like, definitely one I feel like I would enjoy. Ghost type. Rollerk. Rollerk is Gen 5, I believe. If you're curious why I'm questioning what generation all these Pokemon I'm fighting are in, it's because I've got a giant spreadsheet of every shiny Pokemon and a matching Pokeball, and they're separated by generation. Really have nothing to fight this dude with. I'm just gonna do that. The only problem is I did this in like a Google sheet and all the images take forever to load. That's what shiny looks like. Dusk Ball. Because all I'm saying is, if you don't match your the Pokeball to the shiny, if you just catch shinies and Quick Balls, I have lost all respect for you. Feel free to use a Quick Ball if it matches the shiny, though. But if not, it better not be. Can I not get, like, a look at, like, its exact stats? Really? Damn. Oh, they're all special moves anyways, never mind. I was like, do we have, like, a physical move that might do more? But no, it's all special. Is that Focus Punch it just tried to use? It literally got hit, but was still able to use Focus Punch. I guess it is like a giant, so stubbing its toe on like a turtle isn't gonna stop its focus, I guess. God damn, this destroyed my ears. What needs to be changed? I haven't had anyone in chat tell me, any, like, audio balancing things. So I need to, like, lower game audio, raise Spotify. I'll preemptively lower the game audio slightly. Game audio is louder than you. Got it. Thank you for the feedback. And goddamn, we couldn't have killed it in that turn, really. I want to save my Dynamax for the legendary, but I guess not. Late Guardian. It was just the one I happened to find. Originally, I was actually shiny hunting for Cresselia, but the problem is when I finished well, like the attempts, like the resets, the girl asked, like, hey, would you like me to save the location of your Pokemon? And I wasn't paying attention. I was just spamming the B button and accidentally pressed no. So I swapped over to shiny hunting for Mesprit because it was the next one I ran into. Thankfully, Mesprit is one that, like, is pretty easy to take down, considering it's, like, a mythical, doesn't have the best stats. I am dreading when I eventually start doing shiny resets for, fucking Zygarde. That shit's gonna suck. So, do I have a single Late Guardian DAs? I didn't even think they were a thing in DAs. I suppose you could join. I normally just do offline with NPCs because it's so much quicker to do resets for, but I suppose you could join for like 1 or 2 rounds. Or even just one, because I think if you do join, the lady will be like, hey, do you want to save its spot? Mimikyu Shiny is a steal. I love Shiny Mimikyu. The monochrome color schemes in general are like what does it for me. The Mimikyu was actually in Scarlet and Violet. I did Masuda Method Egg hatching for that one. All these other ones have been from Dynamax Adventures. You know, I mentioned, you know, Mesprit's pretty easy to take down. Let's not lose to Mesprit, please, right after I said that. Oh, thank God Dubwool avoided the attack. I'm going heal, bro. Might take a sec putting my Suicune back in Sword Sheet. Back in SW. Alright, Scarlet Violet. Or not, wait. No shinies. Up the reset counter. Where is the reset counter that I think about it? I've lost it in the... There it is. 22. Mystic, I'm really sorry about this, actually. I just realized I'm on my secondary account, which doesn't have Switch Online. And I'm on my secondary account because on my main account, I've already caught all the legendaries, and all the legendaries, all the mythicals, and all the Ultra Beasts. I'm actually so sorry. I really wish I could, but like if I try connecting to the internet, I don't think it will let me. I think it will tell me I need to switch online. Yeah, online services are available with the Nintendo Switch Online membership. I'm really sorry about that. Yeah, I hope you do find them. My personal favorite out of the Late Guardians is Azelf, because Azelf can explode, and that is objectively funny to me. But I think all three of the Late Guardians are banger designs. I love both their designs and like their like what they stand for in game and lore. Just get sulked by doing Yveltal. I'm sorry, man. Wobder. Make sure to stay hydrated out there. Ooh, Flygon on the left. One of my like top 2 favorite Pokemon. I'm taking that one no matter what. I keep going back and forth on whether Flygon is number 1 or number 2, because it keeps swapping places with Spheal. Yveltal is by far my favorite. Yveltal is pretty cool. I don't know if I have a favorite legendary. I by far have a favorite mythical. Like, by far, favorite mythical of all time, Marshadow. I'm a sucker for ghost types, and you add on like really unique typing and super cool utility in like the movie that went to theaters. It's like, it's a recipe for my disaster. Raw bacon. That do be what the shiny looks like. Yeah, that's what I said. I said Marshadow is by far my favorite mythical. I've mentioned I don't know if I have a favorite legendary. Like, I really like Lunala, but part of that is simply for the fact that my first games I actually got to play were Sun and Moon, and I picked Moon. Lugia is sick. I love Lugia's design, and it has such a clean, shiny color. Yeah, I'd say my favorite legendary is either Lunala or Lugia. Best legendary shinies of the Gen 3 trio with an honorable mention from YouTube. Groudon is iffy, but shiny Primal Groudon is amazing. Shiny Kyogre is amazing. Shiny Rayquaza is like the definition of a shiny legendary being popular, so hello there, Buggy, how are you doing? And Kyogre just making it pink is like, oh, I love the blue to pink shiny. Simply because like blue and pink are like is like my favorite color combination. It's my go-to anytime I'm playing Saber and they don't have custom colors. Searching for a Zamazenta trade that doesn't involve my Zacian. Got shiny praise after 4 dens 2 days ago, and let's just say it was all over my screen. Nice. Rayquaza is definitely one I'll be excited to hunt for. Suicune, from what I remember, was a super quick shiny for me. In fact, from what I remember, that was actually on stream. If you see, like, in my recent hits, I've got Suicune and Togedemaru. I got the Togedemaru after, like, 7 resets. And then on, like, the 12th reset, I got the Suicune. Ring used special Cherries Ball Metal I got from home. Nice. I need to start playing Pokemon Go again, simply because once Shiny Meltan comes back into rotation. Oh, excuse me. Once Shiny Meltan comes back to rotation, I want to start doing that. Easily the most... Sorry, just drink water. Easily the most resets I've ever had to do was on my main account. The final, like, Dynamax Adventure Pokemon I got. It was after I actually started, it was actually after I had started shiny hunting, because I originally caught all of them before I began shiny hunting. But it was Shiny Pheromosa. Took me like well over, I want to say 2,000 resets. That was an actual nightmare. It legit took me like a solid 2 years. Lots of us is waiting for that shiny to come back. Oh god! I completely forgot to check what shiny Whimsicott looks like. What's a good matching Pokeball for that? Honestly, Dive Ball matches pretty well. Didn't play during any of the shiny Meltan events. So here's the thing. I had like 2 different Pokemon Go accounts in my life. Because I had one when it first started. But the problem was, it was with I had signed up with my old high school email. When I graduated, that email disappeared and I lost all access to that account and I had to completely restart. That old account on my school email had shiny Melmetal. So I am very upset that I lost access to that account. Streamlining for everybody else or just me? I'm seeing 0 dropped frames in OBS, so it might just be you. I don't know if Buggy has anything about it though. Ditto! Gotta be honest, did not know you can get Ditto in Dynamax Adventures. That is a new one for me. That was a hunt that, now I'm thinking about Ditto, that was a hunt that was very fun to do. I have a shiny Ditto in Scarlet and Violet, and honestly, a lot of people find that shiny really annoying because it doesn't appear shiny in the overworld, because it'll be like disguised as another Pokemon, but honestly, I thought it was super relaxing going around and just like overworld battling all the Meowths in the area I was hunting until I found one that my Breloom was like, no, I don't want to kill this one. Yo, Buggy, thank you for the follow. Apparently that is too big for what I made it for. Whoops, I'll have to fix that later. Cotlone Whack, wish me luck with that shiny because I'm gonna need that. Nice. Good luck. Oh, my neck and back are killing me recently. I definitely slept on it wrong, like either last night or the night before, and it just has not recovered. Love a game about Regigigas. A Legends Gigas game would be sick. That would honestly be pretty cool. The only problem is that Regigigas... what generation did Regigigas come out, actually? Because I know that all the other the original trio of Regis was Gen 3. Regigigas was Gen 4, wasn't it? It was. So yeah, we already have a Gen 4 Legends game, so I doubt it would happen, but it would be sick. Yeah, which was my request Legends ZA for that Mega. I am so excited for Legends ZA. I want to do another streamathon when that comes out. I did like a week-long streamathon when Side Order came out, where it was like I streamed for at least like 2 hours every day of the week. I had to like work it around my schedule. That was a super fun, like, full-on event that I did, and I want to do it again when Legends ZA comes out. I also want to do it when GTA 6 comes out. Those like my two big, like, I am waiting for these to come out in 2025. The new Gen 3, there'll be 2 games and it's about the primals. Honestly, that would make sense to me. Honestly though, I do like the idea of the Legends game being about like the legendary / mythicals that didn't get as much attention. Because like obviously Gen 6 Legend games is about Zygarde because we never got Pokemon Z and we're finally getting Pokemon Z after 11 years. Legends Arceus is about Arceus because we have had like nothing about him for so long. Personally, I would love to get a Legends Marshadow, but it's like, it's pure copium. I know it's not gonna happen. GTA 6 is about to get mad delayed. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. GTA 6 coming out in 2025. Actually, that was a typo. It was actually coming out in 2035. Pokemon Z will probably be the best-selling Pokemon game ever. Honestly, I'm not too sure, because Legends Arceus honestly did not sell as well as people expected to. Like, don't get me wrong, it still sold like hell. But, like, the mainline games don't hold a candle to any of those spin-offs. Or the spin-offs don't hold a candle to any of those mainline games, I should say. Plus, nothing has beaten the original Red and Blue yet. Not even like Scarlet, Violet, Sword, and Shield. Even though they have gotten close being on the Switch, Red and Blue are still the best selling by like a large margin. Gotta be honest, I'm still surprised we didn't get Let's Go Johto games during that Pokemon Presents. That was my prediction. Even like ignoring the quote-unquote Let's Go Wooper, Let's Go Togepi leaks, I still thought we were getting Let's Go Johto. I thought I had the Pokemon schedule all figured out. I was like, okay, Let's Go Johto 2024, 2025 we get Gen 10, 2026 we get Gen 5 remakes. But no, they said, fuck you, here's Pokemon Z. Alright, here's my thing with Let's Go. I'm gonna be 100% honest, Let's Go is the best looking Pokemon games we have gotten in actual years. And I kind of like the catching mechanic. The problem was the difficulty being way too easy, and the fact that the catching mechanic was the only way to catch and to do anything with wild Pokemon. You couldn't even fight wild Pokemon. In concept, I think Let's Go works really well. It's just those few little things that are holding it back. No shinies. Actually, off the boss, let's go! like, the thing was, Let's Go Johto games felt like such an easy thing to do. Simply for the fact that, like, you've already got, like, how do I put this? Gotta be honest, I kind of forgot where I was going with that sentence. But being the first Switch Pokemon game, it was underpredicted and made easy because they felt there would be noobs. That's honestly, on one hand, I do see that, but I also see the Let's Go games as being like a baby's first Pokemon game type thing. Because I definitely think Let's Go launched on Switch before Sword and Shield as a how will Pokemon do on a home console test. If Let's Go didn't do well, we're gonna have to find some other way to make Pokemon games. Because, like, the 3DS sure as hell ain't being supported anymore. Did watch Avatar while I hunt for raw bacon. Good luck with the shiny Yveltal hunt. I think I'm so mixed on Pokemon Sword and Shield. Because, on one hand, Pokemon Sword, I can see all the problems with it. I can see that, like, the story is very mid. Like, the base story alone is very mid. I can see that, like, the graphics are so not up to snuff. I can see that there are so many reused animations, not only from, like, the Pokemon stance, but even, like, the NPCs reuse animations from, like, Gen 7. But at the same time, it holds such a special place in my heart simply because, like, it's the game I got my first shiny in. It's the game that I completed my first ever, what's it called, Nuzlocke in. It's legit, in my opinion, one of the best games to shiny hunt in. I have very mixed feelings about Sword and Shield. Overall, I think I found it fun, but I can definitely see that it's not the best Pokemon game out there, especially now that I've gotten back and played through some of the older stuff. Like, I did a full randomized Nuzlocke for Soul Silver that was super fun. I want to do a shiny-only playthrough of Pokemon Platinum at some point. I want to do a Pokemon Emerald playthrough only using Spheal, because that sounds funny as hell. And I can see there is so much more polish in those games than there was in Sword and Shield. Opinion, if any future game had the BDSP move thing, like how they look in battle while the box ID is actually... Gotta be honest, I never played BDSP. I skipped out on BDSP. And I definitely feel like that was the right move, because I've heard good things about it. The fact that most of the legendaries aren't shiny locked is huge. But, like, from what I've heard, that feels like the biggest thing it's got going for it. Yeah, I skipped out on it. I was like, I don't like how the game necessarily looks. Plus, it's of a generation that I'm not the biggest fan of. Like, don't get me wrong, Gen 4 is still super good, but I got introduced to Pokemon in Gen 6. My first games were Gen 7. And out of all the generations, Gen 4 was it just felt like it was the one that had the least going for it. But God, I hope black and white remakes don't end up with like the BDSP art style. Also, I gotta be honest, I kind of think BDSP was doomed from the start, releasing like a few months before Legends Arceus. Because if Legends Arceus didn't come out around that time, we would have seen so much more BDSP like content online. But the problem was, it released in like late 2021? No. What year did Legends Arceus come out? My god, I think it was was it 2021? Genuinely don't remember. But it released like near holiday season, and then January of the following year, Legends Arceus came out, and it just overshadowed everything PDSP stood for. What's a good matching Pokeball for Claydol? Can I find Claydol on my list of every Pokemon and matching Pokeballs for their shinies? There it is. Let's go Ultra Ball. I'll probably go for like another 40-ish minutes, but I'll probably end the stream here within the next hour. Still gotta eat, and I'm getting pretty exhausted from streaming. My throat's starting to hurt from talking too much. I'm going to be alone in my room like the introvert I am. Stay hydrated, y'all. Misty Suit might honestly be useful. Honestly, yeah. I'm just testing my luck in Scarlet and Violet for Zamazenta. So good luck, man. I think, from what I remember, on my main save in Sword and Shield, I got the Zamazenta with, like, the pink scarf that was to, like, celebrate the movie or whatever. And I am sorry, but I am going to be keeping that to myself. Unless you have a Marshadow. Because I still don't have a legitimate Marshadow. Marshadow, I don't know if I do. I mean, if you do, I'm entirely willing to do that trade. Because, oh my god, I love Marshadow. The only other question would be, is my Zamazenta in Pokemon Home? Sister is playing Baldur's Gate 3. That's the game I kind of want to try at some point. I don't know if because I gotta be honest, I'm a much bigger fan of like the shorter games. I genuinely stray away from games with like, oh, 100 plus hours to complete. Hence why I don't play a lot of JRPGs outside of Pokemon. But Baldur's Gate is something I'm definitely interested in trying out at least, because it's very D&D inspired, and I've been on a bit of D&D kick recently. Here's number 24. No shinies. I'm starting to get very hungry. I think I'll do one more reset to bring the reset counter up to a current even 25, and then I'll probably call it there for the stream. Also Spheones and some other things. Ah, sorry, man. Well, Frostlass is also up there on what some of my favorite in my list of favorite Pokemon. Frostlass's design is so good. Doesn't never show which changes me. Yeah, the problem is that, like, people will only trade dogs if they're getting the other dog. And the thing is, like, normally that's not, like, a huge deal. The thing is, do you get yours back? When I was completing my Pokedex for Pokemon Sword and Shield, I traded away my Zacian for Zamazenta, fully expecting to get it back. I had, like, nicknamed it everything. It'd been on my team for a little bit, but honestly I was planning on taking it off anyway. And then the dude just disconnected and made off with my Zacian. And I'm like, bro? But thankfully, with Pokemon Home, I was able to complete most of the Pokedex on my secondary account, catch another Zacian, and then transfer the Zamazenta from my main account through Pokemon Home to my secondary account to get that in the Pokedex. And then take the Zacian in my secondary account and move it on to my main account for Pokemon Home. So, I mean, I will say, if you're willing to go through the work of playing through all of Pokemon Sword and Shield again to get a second of your current legendary dog to trade it with somebody for the other legendary dog, that is an option. It's not the ideal option, but it is an option. Oh, hello there, Swibs. You'll join in a bit. I am sorry, but this is my last reset I'm doing. I'm getting hungry. So I'll throw that back at you. I'll probably end up joining the VC in our Splatoon server in a bit. Although I'll probably eat first before I do that. And he hits, unfortunately not. Hopefully we'll get something during this run. We don't really get to see it until after we finish it, and it's my biggest complaint about Diamondback's adventures because they don't show up shiny in the raid. I feel like, I gotta be honest, I feel like Legends Arceus is the only game to ever do shinies right. Visible in the overworld with their shiny colors, and plays a sound when they spawn. Music cut off perfectly with the hit, lol. Because Sword and Shield, they aren't visible in the overworld as shiny. And they don't play a sound. And in Scarlet Violet, they show up in the overworld as shiny, but they don't play a sound, so it's so easy to accidentally miss it and just despawn it. I did that at some point, because I was hunting for, I think it was like a Gyarados, and I still had some of my water type boosts left on my sandwich. So I went hunting for Iron Bundle down in Area 0, and because it didn't play a noise, I went to go remove all of the spawns. One very quickly spawned shiny, immediately despawned. Not all bad though, because I did end up getting an Iron Bundle at some point. I don't think it was with that sandwich, but with a different sandwich that I still had, like, things left for. I think my worst failed shiny is still that Sableye that I got while I was hatching eggs and forgot to save. That is still, in my opinion, the worst shiny I've ever failed. And I think also only the second shiny I've ever failed. I don't think I've ever failed another shiny. Apart from the Sableye and the Iron Bundle. Still great ball for this one. This is a pretty nice dark blue shiny. On to Mesprit. Why was that so much louder than I feel like it has been before? What the fuck? Alright. Any shinies? I don't think that's shiny, but at the same time, for us, shiny is kind of subtle, so I'll have to check in the menu. None of the other three are shiny. Check summary. No shinies. Unfortunate. Alright, let's up the reset counter. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it there for tonight. Thanks to everybody who came by. Thank you to Buggy for the follow. Oh, big. Where's I going with that? Yeah, thanks to everybody who came by. I hope y'all have a great rest of your night. Once again, make sure that you follow the Twitch, subscribe to my YouTube, and join the Discord servers. We've got that event going on once again that can give you VC perms for a future stream. I'm gonna go eat my lunch, and I'll see you guys again next week for the, what's it called? Splatfest, Springfest. Alright, good night everybody. Have a good rest of your night.